Google just added a brand new feature to Google Flow that completely changes the AI video workflow, and it's called Agent Mode. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to use it in real time. Let's jump into the screen and get started. All right, guys, so here we have the inside of the Google Flow interface. First, we're going to begin by creating a brand new project, and we're going to name it Agent Demo. Okay, now we want to make sure agent mode is active, so we're going to look at the bottom control panel right next to the prompt box. You'll see this toggle labeled agent. Make sure this is on. Okay guys, so before we write any single prompt in the chat box, we're going to need to set up our project's agent instructions. You can think of this as like a way to keep your videos consistent across your session, okay? So if you click on agent instructions, you can paste your visual style, your character sheets, or your camera rules. Again, this is going to ensure that throughout this session, our rules are being applied. In my case, I already have one, so I'm just going to copy and paste what I have. And I basically said, act as a creative director. The aesthetic of this project is blah, blah, blah. I'm saying the color and the character profile for our specific character. Now, once we save this, the agent confirms and we don't have to keep typing the same exact thing for every single prompt. The agent is basically remembering it for us. Now we're going to generate reference assets. In order to enforce absolute consistency across all our generated panels, we're going to have to create reference images first. These will act as visual anchors that the agent uses for every future generation. Here I already have a prompt created. I'm just going to copy and paste it, but essentially we're creating one character reference sheet for a character named Dr. Velez, and we're creating a style reference image. Okay, cool. So now we have our character style sheet and we have our reference sheet. Now we're going to be using this to create a 3-panel storyboard video. Basically, we're going to be demonstrating text to video, okay? So now I'm going to go ahead and give it a prompt that I already have. And essentially what the prompt is going to be saying is we're going to create 3 videos. Panel 1, doing this, doing that, and doing this. And it's going to be based off of this. So another thing we're going to have to do is we're going to have to add this to the prompt selection. Make sure we do that. Okay, cool. And now we go ahead and start it. And for some reason, I've been seeing this come up, but nothing is wrong and it's still continuing. So just keep that in mind. And as long as you see these are still loading, then you're good to go. Okay, now they finished downloading, and now I'm going to show you guys all the 3 clips side by side so you guys can see. So the first one, we have the doctor just walking. Then she finds the artifact. And then here lastly, we can see a close-up. Okay, cool. So now what we're gonna do is, let's say maybe we didn't like the style. We're gonna generate some style variations, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and tell our agent to generate 3 still image visual style variations for panel 3, which is this one, so we can review different lighting placements. So let's go ahead and do that. That's odd. For some reason we got an error. Let's go ahead and just try it again. I don't know, this is still really buggy, so just keep that in mind, but it should be generating good now. So okay, here we go, and here we have our different styles. This one obviously came out a little buggy, not exactly what we're looking for, but we don't have to use it, we don't want to. Now I'm going to show you guys conversational iterative editing. So we're gonna go ahead and edit panel 3 once again. We're gonna go here, we're gonna open it up, and then we can edit it here in this prompt box. Let's say I want to go ahead and edit this. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna paste my prompt. It says keep the sign as an artifact exactly the same, but change the surrounding navy junk plants to show translucent glass fire. So basically just the environment's gonna change. So let's go ahead and do that. So I'm gonna play it side by side so you guys can see, but basically it has this little translucent effect now, which we told it to have. Okay, now let me show you how you guys can polish and refine your videos. So let's go back here. We're gonna go to the second panel, second video right here, and we're gonna enhance this clip. And we can do that by prompting it like this. So here I have a prompt. I'm gonna say enhance this clip. Oops, forgot the E. I'm going to say enhance this clip, increase the saturation and vibrancy of the cyan and pink glow reflecting off Dr. Velez's face and glasses, make the light more cinematic and dramatic while keeping her expression and artifact exactly the same. We're going to go ahead and do that, and then I'm going to show you guys side by side what it looks like. And here you guys can see it side by side. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. And if you want to compile it all into one single timeline, what we can do here is go to create a scene. We're going to close this for a second. We're going to go ahead and add a new scene. So go ahead and title it Dr. Velez. We're going to save it here. And then we can go ahead and add our clip. So we're going to add first this clip. Then we're going to add another clip. Then we're going to go ahead and add our last panel 3. Okay, then we're going to go ahead and watch it from start to finish. So as you guys can see, it's not a perfect video, but it's still something. But anyways, and then if you guys want to export this, all you have to do is click download, and then it'll begin exporting your scene and downloading it wherever you want. But that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, I will see you in the next video.